Good morning. It's 7:30 on a college morning. I'm the only one up. I'm sitting here on the sofa that I've just slept on at my dad's place. I've got a cup of tea on the go. I've just given Isabel her little knock. Give her a 10-minute warning for getting up. It's going to be one of those cafe hopping days again today. I've had an email from the solicitor just when I thought I was at the point with the house sale that I'd done all the complicated stuff and everything else, although it might be a bit, hard work. Might not be complicated. I was wrong. They've sent me a list requesting information for things that I have no clue about. So I shall have to dig those emails out once I get in cafe number 1 and make a little list of them. Go through them systematically and calmly and not be overwhelmed by them, even though they are complicated. Isabel is now on the end of my bed. She's up, and the next job on my list is to get this bedding away quick and put it back in the cupboard over there where it lives. Because otherwise she'll get straight back into it and we'll be delayed in getting out. There we are. Just about shuts. Put the cushions back out. They kind of make part of the bed. There we are. And I definitely need cup of tea number 2. I'll put the kettle on now and boil that while I'm making her pack lunch. It would appear that my cunning plan to whisk the duvet out of the way did not work.
No.
Come on, you, breakfast.
I don't want to, but I will.
This is like watching a slug getting off a leaf.
Tired.
Somebody's not so good in the mornings. It's another absolutely beautiful day again. I've dropped Izzy off at college and it's a stunningly beautiful day today. The weather's amazing. I'm off to ensconce myself in a cafe for a couple of hours anyway. Bit of the same as usual then. The first thing I need to do this morning is make an online purchase for one of Isabel's groups. So I'm going to sort that out first of all, get that over with. The next thing on my list to deal with now that I have done that is to go through this email from the solicitor. I've had 2 and they're asking for things that I don't know the answers to. They're very complicated. So I'm going to go through it very carefully and I'm going to make a little list of all the questions they're asking and then ring them up and see what they say. Oh, look what just happened. Yes, I dealt with the inquiries for the solicitor. I so wanted to do an ostrich about that and just put it off, but I didn't, and I'm very proud of myself. So it was a bit complicated, but actually once it boiled down to it, it was okay. Next on my list is rearranging a cancelled hospital appointment for Izzy. She doesn't get seen as often as she could do with, really. And this one was August, and that's been cancelled, so it's going to set it back even further now. What a pest. I'm on hold. I'm number 3 in the queue, apparently. Okay, that's that booked in for October, which is the soonest she could be seen. Very grateful for the NHS, but it would be nice not to have to wait months and months and months and months for appointments. Okay, I'm on to the last job of my list now, which is getting in touch with O2 because for some reason on Izzy's phone bill, all of a sudden our iTunes purchases are going on her bill and not coming out of our iTunes pot. I don't know why that is. I don't think I activated anything, so I want to query them about that. And also, I just can't remember if I put a cap on her expenditure or not. I have no clue. I know I definitely thought about it. I thought I'd done it and it just suddenly occurred to me. Suddenly the doubt came in my mind, so I really, really want to check that and get one put on if there isn't one already. Because if somebody stole her phone, imagine if you've got a massive bill of thousands of pounds, it would be horrendous. Well, I'm out of there now. That ended up taking ages. I just went down a total rabbit hole with O2, got on the live chat with an attendant or assistant, whatever they're called, and actually changed me and Isabel's phone tariffs over, something that costs about £2 a month more each, but we've got unlimited calls, unlimited texts and loads of data allowance now, so that was a really positive change. That was time well spent, even if it did drag on quite a lot, but they were really good. Yes, now I'm going to get some lunch. The weather is changing. Look at that sky. I checked my weather app before I left the house as well when deciding whether to pack an umbrella or not, and it said it wasn't going to rain, so fingers crossed because I didn't bring that umbrella. I'm going to go to Greg's now and have some lunch. I've been good this week. I have been eating salad, but for the sake of economy and sitting down in the warm because it looks like it's going to rain, That's what I'm going to do. I swear I should get Greg's to sponsor this channel, you know. Come to mama. Cup of tea with it as well. I'm going to watch a couple of vlogs while I have my lunch. It's my little lunchtime treat. It is now my favourite time of the day when Izzy's at college, which is the final hour and a bit where I'll sit in a cafe and do some Portuguese. I'm going to scrutinise my Skype chat text and just make sure I understand it all. We are home. It's the evening now. Well, today's been a bit of just an ordinary kind of run-of-the-mill day, really. I wanted to just catch up with you, you know, check in and say hi. I've got a ton of practice to do now. Tomorrow we are gigging and we're heading down to North Devon. I'm going to take the camera along to that, so that should be quite good fun. In the meantime, I have to rehearse the set, which is very fast and twiddly, and I'm not going to get away without practicing that this evening and tomorrow morning, so that's going to keep me busy. If you are interested in following more of our little adventures, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Comment down any thoughts below. If you want to support the channel, hit the like button. That helps the channel to grow, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!